Hello everyone, Parallel here, and welcome to Blade and Soul. New content patch just dropped today for the Ebondrake Citadel. It is October 5th, 2016. Along with this patch, a new event just started as well. It's called the Tower of Memory. And that's what I'd like to check out here first. I have run this instance a few times on some of my alts, so I would like to go through it and maybe give a couple of tips. Now that I've done this a few times in pickup groups, I've seen some common mistakes people are making to complete this. And hopefully I can give you a few tips here to help you out and make the dungeon go more smoothly, because if people don't know the mechanics, it does take a while to complete. If everyone knows the mechanics, it goes very, very quickly. So you can see I'm here in the Cross Dungeon Finder, and you can access the instance right from here. This is the event instance, Tower of Memory. And it's pretty straightforward. It's kind of three gimmicky fights in Mushin's Tower. Basically, you're fighting a couple of the old bosses that you fought previously. But you have to at least have some understanding of the mechanics needed for each of the three floors. All right, I'm going to go ahead and queue up here. Once we're complete with the instance, I will go through all of the rewards and see what you can actually get for doing this. There are some pretty decent rewards for this one. And then finally, after all that is complete, if you care to stick around, I will also go through the remainder of the patch notes. There's not too much to cover, but it is... there are a few good changes here, some things worth mentioning. So, first thing is when you log in, you're going to see this quest here. You're going to want to accept this. Not so fond memories, because this is the quest for the instance. All right. There's also the dynamic quest you get in the instance itself. I believe this is limited to one run per day, and there are resets available in the cash shop, or you can also get it for Hongmoon coin if you prefer. So here we go. First guy is good old Infernal Lord. Now, what you're going to want to do here, like all of these fights, you're going to be using these weapons that they provide you. Now, for this guy, the weapon you have has a left-click ability. Let me shoot it this way. It basically shoots ice. So you're going to want to shoot ice at him. And finally, you know, as everyone's shooting him with the ice, he will stack up a debuff on him that eventually he will be frozen. Once he is frozen, use your number 1 ability right here, which is shoot your sniper at him, and if you snipe him while he is frozen, it will do big damage. Now, disclaimer here, I am in a pickup group, so I don't know, and this is the first day of the event. There are a lot of people yet do not know properly what to do, so we'll see how this goes. This is definitely something that's better done with a full group. The mechanics go much easier if you got 6 people all on them. If you try, I don't even think you can solo this. I think the third boss is too hard if you try to solo it. Okay, I think we just got robbed out of his frozen ability, because we just got up to 100 stacks and didn't freeze him. I don't know if it's because he was jumped in the air. Alright, he's getting there again. He's getting there again. There we go. And then here you spam your sniper. Oh good, everyone kind of knows what to do. You can see there you go, big damage, 300,000, 300,000. Spam, spam, spam. Alright, so back to freezing him with your left click. And that's kind of the thing with a lot of these, for each of the 3 bosses, is if you want to do the big damage, you got to do the mechanics right. And if you mess it up, it takes forever to actually finish. Oh yeah, when he does this, you're going to want to run around and step on these flowers. Supposedly they heal him up. Again, that's another way where it's handy to have a full group, because you can stomp out those flowers much more quickly and he doesn't get as much healing. Oh wait, he's frozen. Haha. Yeah, there we go. 2 freezes, nice and fast. Easy. Off to the next floor. And the next floor can be one of two bosses. It can either be Wintermane or Bloodmane. And they work a little bit differently. Basically, the only mechanic you got to worry about here is for Wintermane, you want to hit him with the red lasers and try to make him avoid the frost, white lasers. If it's Bloodmane, then it's vice versa, basically. This one, you're also given the weapon. You have your left click was just your standard machine gun, which you just keep spamming on him, Now, your number 1 button with this encounter is to actually shoot a grenade and it knocks him into the air. So what you're going to want to do is, if you see a laser coming, you're going to want to try to knock him into the air when the laser goes through him so it doesn't hit him. But in this case, since he is Wintermane, that was a red laser and it actually is okay. You want him to get hit by the red laser. You just want him to avoid being hit by the white laser. And you can see people have been knocking him into the air. You do want to try to do that. Yeah, see there's the grenade. You do want to try to do that when he is about to make the laser come. And that was a fail. I was a little bit late on that. But yeah, it was the white laser. You don't want that to hit him because it will actually heal him. Apparently I ran out of ammo. Red laser, that's fine. That'll hurt him. Apparently it didn't heal him too much when the white laser hit him, so it's not too much of a big deal, I guess, if it hits him. I mean, if you got 6 players all shooting away at him, it's pretty good damage anyway. So yeah, pretty easy again. That guy I've never had a problem with, honestly, even if it does, if it does get hit by the laser of the same color that will heal him, it doesn't seem to be doing too much. So that one's a pretty straightforward encounter. Just spam him down with your weapon. Now this one is where most of the pickup groups tend to screw it up. It's a little bit more complicated. In this one, you can either come over here and get a frost gun, or you can get a fire gun. And you want to do 3 and 3 is the best setup. So you have 3 people on your fire gun and 3 people on your ice gun. Now for this one, the trick here is, see, he put Paharan into a trap, and it's in the ice trap. That means the fire people have to shoot on her to free her from the blue trap. So it's the opposite color. If it's the blue trap, you want to put fire on her. Once you get her up, she will shoot a big grenade, boom, 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 and do big damage. Now, what people tend to get wrong in this one is, you will see when he puts the trap on Paharan, and there's the other mechanic here. So when the ads come, if you have a fire gun, you want to take down the blue ads, and if you have the blue gun, you want to take down the fire ads. Again, so basically opposite colors. Doing pretty good here. Yep. Again, as you can see why this is much better with 6 players. You could very quickly take down those ads. So those ads heal them, and if you don't take the ads down fast, it heals back up quite quickly, and that is the issue, where if you're in a pickup group and they don't know what to do, he will heal up, and there's that. So now he has the blue shield on, which means I should be on him trying to get that shield down, and then the ice people now should be on Pohan because she has the red trap on her. Another trick is, I've seen if people are too slow to get his shield down, and you get Poharan up while his shield is still there, she won't shoot the grenades and won't do the big damage. That's another thing that will really slow down the fight. So far this is going pretty well. Alright, so I have a fire gun, so I need to go on the blue guys. You can see they're all healing him. They heal him quite quickly. Okay, once all the ads are down, you get back on him. He'll put his trap on Poharan, and you'll want to So now she has the blue trap, which means flame people need to get her out. But again, just wait to get her out until his shield drops on the Profane Zhangxi. Once his shield is down, then you want to get her up and shoot her big grenades. There we go, and big damage. That is pretty much it, but yeah, you'd be surprised that some pickup groups don't quite get it. Again, if it takes a long time to take down these ads, he gets a lot of health back, and if you don't do it quickly, it could get to the point where it's very frustrating, where he's not even getting hurt, he's getting healed entirely back up, and then the counter takes forever. The ice people are a little bit slow on the trigger, but that's okay. Alright, so back on him, doing a little bit of damage here, and then we'll wait for him to put Poharn into a trap. Okay, red trap again, so I want to stand him and get his shield down. Well, the ice people will go and free her from the red trap. There you go, his shield is down. Ice people should get her up. There we go. Should shoot her grenades. This is actually going quite well. Good deal. And grenades do big damage. So, yep, here we go. Fire takes down the blue guys, and ice takes down the red guys. Alright, looking good this time. Took him down really fast, he didn't get much health back. Seems to alternate, yep. So, I'm not going to get her out, like I said, if you get her out too quickly, see the shield just dropped, now I'm going to get her out. If you get her out too quickly, she won't shoot the grenade. And that is also a big thing, because you missed out on a ton of damage if she doesn't do that. It's going pretty good. I think one more grenade shot should do the trick. Maybe? Yep. Oh, he didn't summon the ads this time. He just went right onto that. Let's get a shield down. Their shield is down. And ice people are getting Poharns in the red trap. Here we go, this should be it. Boom. And there we go. That was a pretty smooth run, honestly. So, quite happy with that. Not too bad at all. Everyone knew pretty much what to do. Maybe a little bit slow getting the ads down, but nothing to complain about. And that is pretty much it. Hopefully those tips will help you out. Again, it's not too complicated. If you even just go check out the website with the patch notes, there's even a pretty good, in the post they put up there about Tower of Memory, they even gave a little bit of guide for each of the encounters to help people out. And those, just read through that, and that will help you out if you're not understanding any of the mechanics. And that is pretty much it. Pretty quick little instance there. You got to do that once a day to grind out the currency for the event. And let's check that out right now. Let's check out the rewards that you can get. So you see Poharn is here. You could talk to her to complete the quest. And you get 2 of these coins of memory. That is the currency this time around. And you also get your reward for the quest as well. And this reward, you get the chest of memory. Let's go ahead and complete it here, and I'll take a look at it in my inventory. So you get 2 coins of memory from just completing the dynamic quest. And then for the daily quest, you get the 2 chests of memory. And you can see here what the rewards are. You get 2 coins of memory in each one. You get 1 to 3 faction insignias, fortune potions. You get a nice chunk of refining stones. And then you have a chance at a bunch of other things, like 100 moonstone bundles in there. That would be pretty cool. You have a chance for additional coins of memory, Naryu tablets, Steel Tycoon skin. That would be really, really cool, but obviously it's probably insanely rare. And then special Hongmoon XP charms, which are very, very good. Other XP charms. So, pretty good little box there. But the nice thing is that when you open it, let's just go ahead and open them here. Since you're guaranteed to get 2 out of each box, that means you're looking at a minimum of 6 coins of memory per day with a chance for more. And then you can see what else I got here. You get some faction insignias. I got a 5-pack of refining stones. And see, XP charm, some stew, big whoop. So yeah, not the best rewards there, but one thing I will say about these rewards that is really nice with the recent changes they made to the weapon upgrade system, this is actually really good because you will be getting a lot of faction insignias and a lot of refining stones, silver frost refining stones, without having to grind for them, you know, through dailies and whatnot. So it gives you a nice little extra boost. And these materials are required for the new upgrade path for your weapon. So now when you upgrade your weapon with the, you know, with the new tormented weapon upgrade path, you can see now it takes a lot of faction insignias and a lot of silver frost refining stones. So that's good. This will help reduce the grind. Particularly the faction insignias. Refining stones aren't too bad to get. You can get those with Zen beans for a pretty reasonable price, but or you can get them from dungeon runs as well. But the Zen bean price is pretty cheap. So doing PvP, you know, just a few PvP dailies will get you quite a few refining stones per day as well. But so that's good. So it goes. The rewards seem to go along very well, nicely with the recent change to the weapon upgrade system. All right. All right. Let's take a look at the rest of the patch notes, and why not? I'll just hang out here with Poe and go through the rest of the patch notes with you. So the first thing, as I mentioned, and the title of the patch is the Ebondrake Citadel. So let's take a look at that first. Ebondrake Citadel is a new dungeon. It is basically, they're claiming here in the patch notes that it is the pinnacle, the ultimate, most difficult dungeon that they've added yet. However, when I look at it here in the infographic for the dungeons, it is actually placed below Desolate Tomb. I'm not sure if that is a mistake or what. Maybe it's because it's still locked for me. It's not up there, but anyway, it's right up there with Desolate Tomb as the top hardest content right now. I do see that it is locked, so you have to complete Asura's Return and Quiet the Raging Seas. So basically, I'm guessing you have to, I believe that's Sogan's Lament and Shattered Mast. You'll have to complete those to unlock Ebondrake Citadel. And you could take a look down here, what you can get. You can get Ebondrake Uniform. I will, let's pull it up in the, I'll put it up here in the, see if it is in the wardrobe. Take a look at it here. But the big thing, of course, is the Draken Ring. You can see it down there in the tooltip. That is the new legendary ring, which was released in this patch. And that is now additional to the necklace, legendary necklace, which was released in the previous patch with Desolate Tomb. So if you want the necklace, you go to Desolate Tomb. If you want the ring, you go to Ebondrake Citadel. Obviously, these are very high dungeons. You're going to want at least Hongmoon 9, they recommend, and obviously 600 plus attack power before you're going to want to go into one of these, which means I probably will not be getting there for quite a long time. So that is Ebondrake Citadel, and let's take a look at the outfit here. What is it? Ebondrake Uniform. Oh, I can't pull up wardrobe while I'm in the instance here. Well, I'll do that. I'll do that at the end. I'll go through all the wardrobe, and there's a few things added to the cash shop as well. So once I've finished with the patch notes here, I will go through and take a look at the visuals of the new armors that were added. All right, so what else we got going on here? They did make a pretty significant change to the gem transmute system. I'm not too big into transmuting gems, but it is nice to see. Basically, I mean, just to boil it down, they reduced the cost for transmuting gems. They made some of the lower gems 100% success chance, although it's still random what gem you get. But they just made it a little bit less punishing and a little bit more friendly, which is always a welcome change. I definitely recommend. They wrote a whole separate article on the website for this particular patch note, so if you are into transmuting gems, check that out and see how you can take advantage of the new system. Another nice thing they added is spectator mode. They added spectator mode for 1v1 arena matches. I will say that it is a little bit buggy right now. I did test it out once earlier. I got it to work once. And then after that, every time I tried to spectate a match, it would say, error, you cannot, you can only spectate 1v1 matches, even though I was spectating a 1v1 match. So not sure what's going on there. It's a little bit buggy right now, but the one time I did get it to work, it was pretty nice. That has some cool camera options that you can go through. There is an auto camera that seemed to also work very well. The auto camera just basically, you can move it around, but it will always keep the two combatants in view. So it'll zoom in and out dynamically to always keep the two combatants in view. Pretty cool. Definitely a very nice thing for those of you out there who are running tournaments and whatnot, and you'd like to have a spectator mode to stream and commentate the match. Very good for that. Yes, and they also added a cost reduction to accessory upgrades. So basically, this is pretty analogous to what they just recently did with weapons in the last patch. With the weapon upgrade path, they did two things with weapons. They flat out decreased all of the upgrade costs by 30% across the board, and then they also had the new alternate weapon path that's even cheaper on the mats and cheaper on the gold, but requires some of these additional new materials like the faction insignias and Silverfrost. Now for the accessories, let's pull up my ring here. No, I did not want to do that. There we go. So it looks like they did not add an alternate path. And reading the patch notes, that's pretty much what it says. It's not an alternate path. It's just a flat-out cost reduction, which basically amounts to 30%. So 30% across the board, fewer materials, and less gold for the transmute, or for the not transmute, for the upgrade. Welcome change very much. I would say now with this change and the weapon change, and you know, if the gem transmute system helps reduce the cost of gems, I would say that it's, you know, these are all really good changes, and in cumulative, this is having an effect of making it much more friendly to gear up your alts. You know, at least to, you know, like 500-ish attack power now. Should not be too hard to get to that point, which is good. That can get you into a lot of the content, and maybe even 550 is not that hard anymore. So yeah, it's good. I mean, cumulatively, all these changes, reduction, you know, reduces the grind and makes it more friendly. So I've very much appreciating all of the recent changes. I think the development team is pretty much starting to realize that the game was too grindy, and they've toned it down a little bit, and that is very welcome. All right, and those are all the major things in the patch. There are a few other things that caught my eye. There are some class changes, some balance changes in the patch. I'm not going to go through them all here, but I would recommend you take a look at the patch notes for your particular class and see what changed. A few things that I saw right off the bat: destroyers, your mighty cleave is going to do more damage. That's a nice bonus. Destroyers, since the DPS meters have come out, destroyers have been a little bit maligned for their lack of sustained DPS. It's a little bit unfortunate, although people still like destroyers in the group for all the CC utility, particularly the restrains they can do. The 8-second grab is fantastic, and with the new restrain skills, it makes the rest of your team do sick damage. So they're still welcome in groups, but yeah, they could use some damage buffs for sure. There were some Force Master nerfs. Nothing too huge, but some nerfs to particularly their HP regen on their Frost ability and on their Divine Veil. That's a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, that's what they decided to do. And in particular, I think what stood out as the largest buff in the entire patch, as far as class changes go, is the Warlock buffs. Very good stuff here. They increased the damage on Dimensional Volley. They increased the, which is actually pretty good. I'll have to take a look at that on my Warlock, but that I'm wondering if that makes Dimensional Volley a little bit better now, so you're not always using Bombardment. So we'll see. We'll see. But the big thing, and this will affect other classes as well, you should be aware of this, is that Soul Burn and Time Distortion, the cooldown has been massively reduced. So it's now only a 1 minute and 30 second cooldown. down from 3 minutes. So that's basically half the cooldown. That means is you're definitely going to have it up probably at least twice per fight, if not more. So that is a fantastic change. I mean, that makes it up almost as much as blue buff. Not quite as much, but almost. So that's pretty solid. I believe then the debuff that you get, making it so you can't get another soul burn, the cooldown on that has also been reduced to 1 minute. So if you got 2 warlocks, you could have a soul burn going every minute. That's pretty insane. So very good buff there for warlocks. Good stuff, and good buff for just team damage overall. So those are things that kind of stuck out with me in the class changes. Now, the Tower of Infinity, it looks like they have a few little changes here. There's a little event going, basically Season of Fury, which is a sort of a mini season going on for the Tower of Infinity that will be running from October 5th to November 16th. It is basically a mini season that will run for 6 weeks. So there's 3. So there's 3 mini seasons that run for 6 weeks, and then that makes up the full total season. And it looks like basically what you could do during this time is you get additional rewards in the form of these. Let me pull up the Dragon Express. I don't have any of these. I haven't done Tower of Infinity yet, but you can get these Season of Fury tokens, so which is a little bit different than the normal. What are they called? I'm forgetting what the normal tokens are called, but you get the fragments and you combine them into the token. Tribute, I think they're just tribute tokens, right? Maybe. But so yes, no, okay, I'm dumb. Yeah, okay. So here's the tribute tokens. You can get the primal ones for the Fury tokens. Gotcha. Okay, so that's how it works. So there we go. So you can get your hands on the primal versions for the Fury tokens, and then the regular ones for the tribute tokens. This is the discount that you get for premium membership in the Dragon Express. You can also buy them from the vendor guy who stands right outside of Tower of Infinity. All right, and then anything else on the PvP side here? It looks like basically they started a new season for 3v3 and Whirlwind Valley. Pretty cool. I did hear on the Reddit page that they have actually gone in and cleaned up some of the win trading that was going on, I think, for 3v3, and there was even a comment from one of the developers that they're looking into it for Whirlwind Valley as well. I know there was some insane amount of win trading that was going on previously, so they were going through, and it's good. It's good that they're going through and cleaning up those people that kind of abused that. So that is a nice little change. And as far as the rest of the patch here, I already mentioned that the new legendary ring is in the game. It says they also increased the drop rate of the necklace. So now if you were still trying to farm the necklace, you might want to go back and check that out in Desolate Tomb. Hopefully, the drop rate was almost 0. So if they increase it from almost 0 to slightly more than almost 0, then, maybe it's not much of a change. But hey, it might be worth a try. Maybe they did actually do a substantial increase in the drop rate. Ah, look at this. They added the Mushin Arts training uniform to the adornment to the achievement vendor in Zyway. So we'll take a look at that. And increase the drop rate of the locked chromatic weapon from Tainted Lab, Shrieking Cavern, and Ebondrake Hideout to 100%. Nice. So that will also help. That's that chromatic weapon is what you need for your upgrade, for that alternate upgrade path I mentioned, which is very good for new players. So that will help. If that 100% drop rate there, that you'll get the chromatic weapon from every run, that will help again reduce the grind and get you going into the better weapons more quickly. I like that change. It's a pretty minor change, but welcome nonetheless. And it looks like that is pretty much it for the patch. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the new appearances, and let's take a look at the new outfit on the achievement vendor as well. Let's say goodbye to Poe. And let's head out of the instance so I can actually take a look at the wardrobe. And I am actually in Zyway right now, so we'll go take a look at the achievement vendor as well. But so far, it seems like a pretty decent patch. Not a huge amount of content, but the event is pretty fun, pretty decent rewards. So it's worth logging in for that, if nothing else. And if you're trying to get the legendaries, definitely a good time to get back into doing that. And some good class changes. So overall, a pretty solid patch, if not, not the hugest content patch ever, but pretty good. So let's wrap this up here by taking a look at the new outfits they've added. Let's go over here to the Zyway achievement vendor and take a look at the first one here. All right, so here we go. Mushin's art, training uniform, and adornment. It takes 10 honorary ornaments and 3, respectively. Let's try to buy it here and see if it gives me... Okay, you need to unlock a demon of a time to purchase. Interesting. I'm not quite sure what that achievement is, actually. Let's take a look here. I'm betting it has something with the new dungeon, so it's probably... Here we go. A demon of a time. Requires defeat Zakhan in Ebondrake Citadel in 5 minutes. Interesting. Probably pretty tough, I'm guessing. Doesn't say if it's 6-man or 4-man, so I wonder if you could do it in either. And you get a title, Demon Hunter. Cool title. Especially for those of you who are playing Warcraft Legion. So yeah, you could be a Demon Hunter in Blade and Soul now. Alright, so... that is... Oh, let's take a look at it, too. There it is. It looks like the... Yeah, it looks like those Ebondrake NPC guys. That's what they wear. If you've gone through some of the storyline, you will definitely recognize this outfit. And there is the adornment on the back. Pretty cool. Let's do a quick look at some of the other races. That adornment is huge on the Lin. And I can't switch to male for some reason or another, but I'm assuming it looks pretty similar on all the different races, so it probably has a pretty similar look on the male as well. All right, so that's what you can get for the Mushin Arts training uniform. Let's see, what else can we look at here? Yes, I did want to look at the wardrobe and take a look at some of the new outfits. Let's go ahead and bring up, because I don't recall the name of it, Ebondrake uniform. Pretty straightforward. Ebondrake uniform. There we go. Ah, pretty snazzy. Pretty cool. It's got the same yellow and gold, or sorry, gold and black and gold theme going on there as the other outfit. That's the Hongmoon training outfit. Let's go through the rest of them here. Fortunately, the Lin one doesn't have shoes. I'm not a big fan of the shoeless Lin there. Their feet are so creepy. Pretty cool. Gon's got the midriff going there. Okay, and here is the Jin look. Yeah, not a bad outfit. Not a bad outfit. Pretty cool looking. Again, I don't know why I can't change to male. That's so strange. Used to let me do that. So there you go. That is the new outfit you can get from the dungeon. What else can we show here? Now, I did want to go through quickly the store and see what's going on here, because I did see they added the Spirit of Bamboo outfit to the store. I thought that was a little bit odd. This was kind of a special event type outfit that you can only get through like giveaways and things. But here it is in the store. So I guess they finally said, hey, let's just give it to everybody. Go ahead and take a look at this one. I think you probably are familiar with this. It's been in the game for quite a while now, but it's not been very easy to obtain. But yeah, still, it's a good looking outfit. And for some reason now I can check the mail. I guess it's the wardrobe won't let me preview mail, and only in the store you can preview the mail items. The mail-in one's pretty awesome. And there you go. That is the Spirit of Bamboo. So that's available now in the store. Pretty interesting. And there is also the cat outfit as well. I don't think it'll let me...
Item details unavailable.
Yeah, for whatever reason, they don't let you preview cat items unless you're actually on a summoner. Kind of a weird limitation. I would like to see what it looks like, but unfortunately can't show that on this character. But there you go. You can see also here is the Tower of Memory reset. So for the event, if you want to do a reset, you can buy it for 39 N coin. And I'm pretty sure, there we go. Yep, it is also in the Hongmoon store. So if you don't want to pay real money cash, you can buy it with Hongmoon coin for the same price, 39 Hongmoon coins. Pretty cool. Pretty good, pretty good. Not too bad at all. One thing, I believe I'm not sure if I showed this at the end of the event, but I do want to show it quickly now. What you can get with the event currency, which I should have showed this quite a long time ago, but yes, so what you can get with the event currency, but yeah, I do want to preview the items here. So, you know, as I mentioned at the end of the Tower of Memory event, you get these coins of memory. You can get 6 of them per day, and this is what you can buy with them. You can just go to your Dragon Express tab, pull it up, and you can get, there's a couple outfits in here. The Faded Bond is actually an outfit from the previous event, so it looks like they're giving everyone a second chance to get this one. It's actually a recolor of one of the store outfits. I'm trying to remember what the name of the store outfit is. But there's the black and red version that you can get in the store. This is kind of the gold and white version, recolor. So there is Faded Bond. Now this is the new outfit, Flashback. So let's take a look at this one. It's pretty cool. I like the design on the back there, and the B lettering. Looks like Blade and Soul, kind of. Pretty cool. Not really my taste, but it's, you know, it's not a bad outfit. Looks kind of neat. Looks pretty similar on all of the races, I guess. Here, let's take a look at male. Yeah, pretty much looks like your standard jeans and a sweatshirt on the males. So there you go. That is the new Flashback outfit. So this one takes 80 coins. Now the event is running for, what is it exactly, 21 days, I believe. And if you get a minimum of 6 per day, you should have really no problem getting this. Running the event once per day, you should have no problem getting this. You can also get a Tycoon skin. That's for 65. So that's actually not too bad. If you were more, you know, if you're looking for those, looking to get a Tycoon skin, this is actually one of the better ways I would think to do it. Almost guaranteed for this event. You can get Flower of Laments, Stone of Wisdoms. You can get Mysterious Crystals, Naru tablets, and yeah, pretty other much of the rest of the stuff. Okay, this stuff down here is actually from the Token of Devotion event, from the daily dash. So yeah, just these items here are what you get from this event. Now let me just double check. Yeah, so the Flashback outfit can be traded or to your alts with the outfit delivery stamps. So that's pretty cool. Basically, you could just do this if you have some alts you want to run the event on. You could just get this on one alt, and you could, you know, mail it between your characters as you want. So not bad. In fact, I would say for Tycoon skin, this event is probably one of the best because you could almost guarantee to get it. And if you run this event on some alts, like you could run this on your main to get the Tycoon skin. Yeah, you can't trade this one. It's not the sealed one. So yeah, I mean, you can get this on your main and maybe get the flashback outfit on one of your alts and mail it to your main, and you could be all set. Get both of those items. So there you go. And I believe that is it, everyone. That pretty much covers the Ebondrake Citadel patch notes. Hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully the tips on the Tower of Memory event will help you out and help you make it go more smoothly if you're doing this in pickup groups. It can go very quickly. If everyone knows the mechanics, the event instance is over, very quickly, and it shouldn't be too bad doing that once a day, throughout the event. All right, that is it. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy the patch and enjoy the event. Good luck out there. Bye for now.